Good afternoon, everybody. Thought I'd make an appearance on the commentary box. Richie Matthews, my favourite pool player of all time, told me he was playing today and he really wanted me to commentate, so I thought I'd come on and do it. I've not seen Scott play before, I don't think. I think I might have actually seen the back end of one of his games. He looks like a good potter. I think he likes to smash the white ball around the table a few times to get on balls by the looks of it. But he can definitely pot. Anyone who don't know Richie, he's got two nicknames. They depend on whether he's been on holiday or not. So if you remember Take Heart and the Plasticine Men, at the moment he's Chaz because he's not been on holiday. As you can see, he's got a very white head at the moment. And when he's been on holiday, it changes to Morph. So when you see him, just call him whichever is suitable at the time. He'll like that. Just tell him Chizzy said. Uh, that's not the best. That's not the best start, Richard. You've got to make sure these balls are tight. They break lovely when they're tight. You leave a gap on these tables and they just don't break. So, well, that's so on any table, really. But he should be, well, it's a foul break. He should be setting them back up. See how many balls he pots before he realises he can't get this clearance. Oh, there you go. I'll be honest with you, I commentate on these rules. I actually don't know what happens when the ball comes off the table. I think they are right. It's as close as it'll go without moving all the other balls. If they'd have just re-racked it like he could have done off the break and broke again, they wouldn't have had this problem. Probably Matthews cheating, saying it weren't a foul break, probably. Well, it's a shot. Sort of just wants to run off the yellow and sort of into the black. That'll open all three yellows up and then just nudge the black away from that other yellow. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. He's got a lovely angle after putting this one into the right corner to just nudge off the red and move the other two. It's actually worked out pretty good. He's not going to move it now. Oh my God, what is he doing? What is he doing? He could have just stunned that in and used the yellow that's still there near the black spot to just move the other two. There was no danger whatsoever going that way. They were definitely going to come out and he was definitely going to be on his next ball. It's a cracking pot. Make the most of your luck, Richard. Oof. I think he's got a full pocket here. Can he cue it? Not quite. Ain't too bad. A little joke with Richie about him missing blacks. I do hope he don't miss a black with his first frame with me on commentary. No, he can't miss this. Well, he's done well to finish him, but he did make hard work of them. But he won't care. 6-3. To be fair, the standard's been better actually than the Prem game last night, to be honest. Sorry, Luke. Sorry, John. I'm only joking. Well, not really, but I've got to play Luke tomorrow night and he'll destroy me after playing like that. So I need to be careful about taking the mickey. You don't see many people break like that. That's 3 breaks I've seen Scott do, and he plays it with a little bit of top and runs back down through the pack again. I just don't think they break as well like that. And Mr. Mellin was trying this break for a while, and ultimately it weren't really working for him. I think there's something in it. You either got to stop it dead in the middle of the table, or you've got to draw the white back. I think you get more action if you draw the white back, personally, but well, he's got a chance here. Yeah, that's a good pot again. I'm pretty sure the black only goes in the right middle, so that's what he's got to be thinking about while he's going through this. He really needed to pop this other yellow and screw across and try and get rid of this one on the rail, really, on the left rail early. Because he's going to end up not leaving a ball to get on this black. He could potentially move it here. Yeah, a little bit unlucky, really. But it does go in the right corner now. Much easier now. I honestly can't tell if he can cut this in on this picture. It's not great on Discord. Yeah, that's a good shot. Just slow down. Well, if he's taking the one in the middle, he's just got to make sure he comes back to somewhere near where he is now. I mean, straight's the worst scenario. If he under-hits it, he can play it with top off the right cushion and come back across. He just don't want to be straight. Oh, that's pretty good. Just a little soft stun across with the black in the same pocket. Concentrate on the pot, Scott. Yeah, they're not easy little shots. You still got to cue them nice. It's easy to decel on them, and you don't get your little bit of stun, and you're always thinking about the position a little bit, and you just forget about the pot. Richie was obsessed with getting up here for these two here. He could easily have just got rid of them three balls down the bottom and come back up here for that. The black goes wherever he leaves it on the table, anywhere in the middle of the table. He took a bit of a chance coming round for them then. I don't know if the black goes in the right middle. If it does, then it's fine. But if it doesn't, he's still got to play a little bit of a shot off this one in the bottom left corner. It's not really the ball you'd want to get on the black. He's not got a bad angle actually to come round the plate for the same pocket. We always say get rid of the balls at one end of the table if you can, and then come down and finish everything off the same end as where the black is. But sometimes, depending where the black is, you don't have to. You just make life difficult for yourself sometimes. The Kyron Wilson's gone 3-0 up against Trump, and he's not particularly played great himself, really, Kyron, so we're happy with that. Hmm. Well, they were going to come out nicer than that at one point. Got to take a bit of care. Got one bad ball on Reds, really. Think Just got to try and move that red at the bottom of the table as soon as he can, really. Problem is, he hasn't really got what you'd call a good fullback ball at the moment. He needs to clear the path, really. If he puts this one to the right here, that will clear the two reds into the middle pocket as well, if he wants to move the red. It's not bad. If that right red goes into the corner, left corner as well, he's just got to cue this nicely. He'll come round for it. And hopefully he leaves a decent... he's tried to come right round. Coming right away from his work, playing it like that. All right, let's see how Scott goes around these. Uh, moving balls that don't need moving again. See, and that's the problem when you're moving a ball and that's the only ball you can land on. This is why you have to move them as early as you can or get on them as early as you can, where you still got chances around the table when you get into them. We keep saying this, Bucket keeps saying the same thing. You can't keep leaving your balls too late. He could have played his first shot into it, drew it back a little bit and left an angle on this yellow that was up near where the white is now to get down there. It's just people think from shot to shot. You've got to think of the whole clearance. You've got to be confident and think you're going to finish him. How am I going to finish him? Where am I going to pot that? When am I going to pot that? When am I going to move it? What's my last ball before the black? All of them things should be going through your mind when you're going for a clearance. The amount of times I see people pot, 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 and then they take 5 minutes over the next shot because actually the ball they just played on don't even go because they didn't look. That's a great shot. See, based on what I've seen from Scott so far, if he sorts out his patterns, it'll make him 3 times a better player. He can definitely pot. We can see that. Keep saying it to everybody. See, most of these boys could definitely pot probably better than me because my eyes are crap now, but I tend to keep the white ball a bit better and try and go the right way. It makes life so much easier. And that's the same with all the boys. I mean, watch Luke, watch Callum, watch Dom. Just watch them in this Premier League. Don't have to watch the whole game. Just see how they go about their clearances. That white ball will hardly move if they go the right way. This is why playing better. We all love to win. I'm no different. We all love to win. But you've got to play better players than yourself to improve. Because you see what they do. You've got to take some on the chin. Few losses. You can't beat it for match experience. I'm guessing Richie's just potted a red. I wasn't really watching. I was watching the snooker, sorry. Now, if Richie can somehow pot this red into the corner and land on one of these two, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's not bad at all. He's probably got just the one dodgy shot now, and that's to get on the red, which is to the left of the white now. Will he try and get on it now? No. It's not a bad ball to get on the black, really, if he can land the gap between the black and the yellow to the left of him. So, in an ideal world, he wants this one that he's going for now. Just drop it back. Oh, has he left too much angle there? If he can get just that side of that red, he might be able to with a touch of left-hand side. Yeah, well played. And now it's just a case of bringing that white ball back somewhere near where it is now. Will be spot on. Just find the gap. Oh, he's not drew it back enough, is he? Ooh, Richie. Oh, he's straight down. Perhaps he can. Yeah, well played, boy. See this Discord picture. That looked like it was half ball snookered there at least. He's done them well. See, I told you my favourite player of all time. He wouldn't be clearing him up if he knew I was commentating. I might ring him in a minute just to see if he crumbles. He's come into this game in a bit of form. Richie had a cracking little game in the seniors for the Blackpool County on Sunday. So he's full of confidence. So he should be playing all right. I think he won 1 out of 4. I don't know, to be honest. Nice strike again. Ooh, he's been lucky there. He's hit them well, but he ain't left. He ain't left dollies. You normally do when you come up dry on these dabs. You normally leave a reasonable finish, and you pop one and you leave them like this normally. But he's got a chance, Scott. He's only really got one bad ball. Ooh, you can get away with it. Ooh, that looks like it's touching. Probably has got away with it. Again, it's not a great sort of picture. He can't flip that one in the middle, can he? No, I don't think so. Oh dear. Oh, it has gone. Well, that's made a big difference. So he's made that red loads worse. On these tables, you just do not have to move them when they're like that. These pockets are lovely to play down the cushions. Now he's pushed it right up near the middle pocket and made it twice as difficult as it was. So he's just randomly potting again. He's not thinking about it. He's got to get across for that one on the near the cushion that he should have potted after that one in the middle, really. And that opened up everything. See? So again, he's thinking, now he got on it, but because he's got to play a shot, he's thinking about the position. That makes you miss. He tried to move that red with his first shot and made it loads more difficult. You know, these little things soon add up. Oh my god, Richie's just got straight down and swiped that. That's plus he's just found out I'm commentating. See, when they're straightforward like this, you expect Scott to just get straight down and just clear them up. The only reason he's not clearing the other ones up. See again, what I mean, why has he put the side on that? He's ended up. He can screw back for the black in the left middle light, but you know why? Just roll the red in and leave an angle to come back up the line of the spots and put the black in the one he's bridging over. You know. I don't actually even know which one this is. This the championship or is it one below the championship? I'm guessing if Richie's in it, it's a championship. You put me right because I'm not sure. I mean, it's a championship. I promise you, these boys can play. These boys will be up there. I'll probably bottom half of the Prem, but these could play in the Prem if they just tidied their game up a bit. We all go the wrong way sometimes, but when you go the wrong way nearly all the time, it makes this game hard. I've been reliably informed by my Wikipedia man that it's a championship. So these boys' patterns should be Richie's patterns. To be fair to him, they're not normally too bad. Richie, he just misses balls because he a little bit like me, I suppose, drifts in and out of consciousness and loses concentration. But I mean, that couldn't have come out any better, could it? But that's what you got to do. I know he's lucky to land on just the ball he had, but he did have a few balls left on the table. Get your bad ball out as early as you can, even if you're relying on a little bit of luck sometimes. You know, there's always other balls on the table to land on. I mean, he really should be getting this now. This is just all about picking a nice route now. He should be thinking already now which ball I'm going to leave until last to get on the black. This is what it's all about. See, that's not great. He's going to have to screw somewhere between the black up towards these two reds near the blue spot now to get. If he runs into the black, it's not the end of the world because he might push it into a better place. Yeah, he's played that well. Bit unlucky with the problem's going to come now that he's going to end up leaving this ball at the top until last, and then he's going to have to play a shot on the black. Now, the red near the black spot's going to play really, really big when he tries to get on this black from this ball up here. He might take it now, this yellow up here. Just screw across the table a bit, and then he can put the yellow into the left corner and screw into the red, and it'd be straight in. Well, let's see how big. He's got a bit of an area to land in, but you don't really want to be playing shots like this. Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's got away with that. He's hit that miles too hard. There's no way he's going right down there to play it in the middle. He's playing down there to play the other side of that red. But he's got it. That's all that matters. He recovered well a couple of times when he went for the wrong ball, left the wrong angle. So, like I said, there's always more than one route, but there's always an easier route than the others. And we all do it. When you watch the big boys go the wrong way, and they do, you realise it's not as easy as we make it sound. I don't really come on here to criticise. I do come on here sometimes to take the piss, I must admit. But that's just me. Life's very, very boring if you can't have a laugh. And don't worry, I'll get it all back tenfold. The only reason I talk about the patterns is because it helps the play. It just helps people. I'm not going to get any better at my age. Help other people. Hmm. Well, if it goes, he's got a great chance. Don't know if he's straight enough to screw back into it now, is he? No, it must go. If it's that tight, you want to be right behind it, really. So he had a quick look to see if it goes. And now he's just potted the yellow, and now he's having a 20-second look to see if it goes in. Make sure it goes in before you play the shot. See, the problem with that in these rules is Richie's just going to roll up to this, pot the yellow. Leave him Chinese, probably. Awkward queuing. He's just looking to see if he's going to leave that yellow at the bottom, I think, when he plays it. He might go positive. They tend to. He could play the skill shot here. He could pot the yellow. Well, now he's got an even better shot now because he can just come off this and the red will come back off the cushion and actually snooker him on the yellows near enough. So this is actually a better loss of turn shot. Oh, he's not played it the best. He's left him that yellow there. He's hit that way too thin. Oh dear, black's in. I'm su- I'm very surprised he went for that one. They're both playing now like they're running late and they need to get home. Right, let's see if Scott can get a good break and get back on it. See, if you watch him hit these breaks, Scott's actually not putting that much power into that break, you know. He's coming off it. So the power's not going right through the break. He could get a lot more power if he just stayed down a little bit more and hit through the white. And he's actually in as bad as they look. Yeah, I'm guessing at the moment he's not even thought about the red that's in between the black and the yellow yet. He could have actually screwed up first shot and he'd have had the red he's going to pot now as a fallback once he moved it if he landed on nothing else. See, now he's played it and he's got no fallback ball. This is what I keep trying to tell everybody. He could have done it first shot and screwed into that, and then he's still got the two reds down the bottom to land on. He'd be on the one that he potted before. I mean, he's literally got nothing but coming off the cushion and playing the red off the other two balls into the middle, really, if he wants to continue his. If not, he's just got to play safe and leave the white tight on this top cushion. But we know he's going to attack. He's going to try and plant the red. Yeah, that's just taking him in the wrong order again. Moving the red 3 shots too late. You just can't rely on landing on the ball you're moving all the time. Richard's got a couple of options here. I don't know if that yellow next to the red on the left there goes straight in that left corner. If it does, then he doesn't have to move anything here. But if it doesn't go down there, he could play this yellow off the red now. It's absolutely perfect to do it. Just play this yellow off the red into the middle, dead sort of weight so the red doesn't block anything. Yeah, that's good enough. He's got it right out of the way. It was either dead weight or get it right out of the way. He's got to pot this one and then the yellow at the top. I mean, literally anywhere on the line that the white ball's on now. It doesn't have to be that close because the black's a gimme. He just needs to leave himself a pot. That's it. He can just drag this in dead weight if he has to, or he can stun across the face of that red for the same pocket. Everybody's different. Some people can just roll them in. Some people just stun them across. That's it. Well played. That's all preference, that is. Bucket likes playing them sort of shots. I don't really like playing them sort of shots. I don't trust any tables playing them like that. So you'd have found Dom and Luke and Callum and people like that. They stun and they play most things with a bit of pace, especially when there's distance between the object ball and that. And they would literally, I guarantee, all three of them would have stunned across the face of the red there because it's a straightforward shot and they could commit to the pot. But everybody's different. Depends how confident you are. Well, he's took his chances, to be fair. Richie ain't played bad at all today. He'll be very surprised if I'm giving him a compliment. Let's hope he don't listen to it back. I'll ring him, but every time I ring him after he's played a game, he just thinks I'm going to take the piss. Well, that should be that. Because these are absolute ploppings. If he doesn't get these, I bet he don't go for the right ball after this one. No, didn't think he would. Now, if that red just down from the white doesn't go in the right middle, he's automatically made that more difficult for himself. He should have potted the ball he potted, screwed back for the one in the middle, then got rid of these two, and then it's absolute plops. They should still be plops. But let's see if it comes back and bites him on the backside. Do you know, I think he's just come fair enough there. Ooh, that's not a good angle. That's not good. Is he going to try and force the angle back? He needs to be careful here. Yeah, that's not great. And this is all because he didn't get that ball was always going to cause him the problem. And it's caused him the problem. I told you before he even hit a ball that he needs to get rid of that ball. And that's the one that's good. Now he's got to take his medicine. He's got to screw. Mm, this is risky. I would actually screw this between the yellow and the red. The black, sorry. Play it in the same pocket. Oh, he's just got away with it. That's why I wouldn't have played it the way he played it. Pushing that black over there. Still got to play a bit of a shot here. Oh, oh Rich. You kill me. I'm definitely going to ring him now. He's a spawny. I'm not allowed to swear, am I? All in all, he potted quite well there. Scott threw a few frames away. Every time these guys who can pot but don't go the right way, they always lose the frame because they went the wrong way. If anybody wants to know how much it improves your game by starting to go the right way, and he'll be the first to say you don't go the right way all the time, but just go and speak to Sam Dickinson. Since he started going the right way 80%